Hi, how's everybody doing? Here we are again, and we're returning today to something I introduced in a video a couple of weeks ago. And this is this idea that I call dexterity. And this addresses a really important point in our practice habits. I mean, how many of us spend way too much time playing patterns like this? When what's required in the music that we play is something with a little bit more rhythmic interest to it. Do have a look at the Dexterity introduction video if you haven't done so far. It's taking these sequences of motion that we call stickings, that's simple paradiddle inversion, stick control pattern 6 on page 5, whichever you prefer, and moving them through different rhythmic figures. And what we're going to do today is we're going to use that pattern, the stickings on the screen, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play all the singles on the toms and all the doubles on the snare. Simple enough. Now, here's where it gets interesting. I've got my Ted Reed syncopation book open at page 34. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that first pattern number 1 on page 34, which is this. And I'm going to superimpose this sequence of motion over that rhythmic figure. Now, something interesting here, the syncopation pattern consists of 5 notes. The stick control pattern consists of 8 notes. So it means it's not going to be resolving every bar. So here's what happens when we mix those two ideas together. See if you can follow what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of sounds different and interesting, doesn't it? Let's try another one. Let's try bar number 2 of page 34. Same sequence of motion and orchestration, but over a different rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. Interesting, different, isn't it? Now, there's lots of patterns on this page that are 4 notes, so would resolve perfectly every bar. But if you take, for example, pattern number 7, 1, 2, put the over the top of that, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's really going to do wonders for your rhythmic awareness, your ability to phrase different kinds of rhythmic figures, and your just whole sense of time and note placement. This really gets involved in a whole area of hand technique that we don't really think about. I think we spend too much time playing continuous subdivisions rather than some of the things that we perhaps need to address a bit more, and hopefully this will help you with that. Here's another one. Now this is another 5-note figure. It's pattern number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, So it's a really interesting concept, and I'm going to be coming back to it a little bit more. So kind of taking this in little steps for the moment, but I hope you enjoy it. Remember to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. You can hit me up at my website if you want to talk about any of this stuff. I'm on all the socials, Facebook, Insta, X, as it's now called. You know, anywhere you got any questions about any of this stuff or any things that you'd like me to address in future videos, then just drop by and say hi. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.